no vete de mi vida. No quiero verte. Drop, 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 drop. I dropped your ass on your ass. Dropped your ass on your ass. It was a game. You thought it was gonna be easy. You thought you were gonna get my bread. You thought you were gonna play me. You thought I was a stupid. You thought I was real niggas wanna get with me, but no one thing. The only king I ever love is that real nigga B. Los blanquitos siempre envidian y maldicen. Yo siempre le doy sonrisa y lo sigo para arriba. Yeah, your city, I'ma stay around your city. Vibing in the city, being baddest in the city. Drop, I dropped your ass on.
Drop. Yeah, your city, I'ma stay right in the city. Okay, what is going on? Entertainment So Time comes to y'all with another town hall. You already know what to do. Make sure I hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay. So we're doing a Zeus town hall, you guys. If y'all haven't checked out the interview with Chinx, please make sure to do so. Y'all might notice a slight, like a very quick skip in certain parts. It's only because her mic went out in certain parts of the interview. I did not hear it while recording it, but after uploading it, you do notice that. So I did take that part out so that way it's not noticeable and you guys are not irritated that some of the audio wasn't heard. But really good interview. Make sure y'all do check it out, y'all. She spills a lot of tea. We talk about like hidden unseen fights that were not in there. We also talk about the pimp situation. So please check it out if y'all haven't, y'all, because it was really, 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 really good. Okay. First I wanted to get into, you guys, is the situation with Chrisean and Tesehki. So it seems as if the girlies are still going back and forth over the allegations that are seen against Tesehki. She is still claiming that they are not true, while Chrisean is saying that there is truth to all of the allegations. Okay. Now they one of the blogs posted about their situation, and she said, "Y'all know I have messages of her apologizing. I just don't care anymore." First of all, Tesehki's so full of crap to me. I'm sorry. Like, when are we going to like hold her feet to the fire? And y'all gonna say, well, Summer tried to do it. No. Summer was just trying to avoid them slaps. She was trying to avoid them slaps. And to me, she really only said it out of spite because they were beefing at the time during that baddie season. But had they not been beefing, she would have just got along with her just like the rest of these girls do. Okay. She said, I know I have messages of her apologizing. I just don't care anymore. And then Chrisean Rock replies back. It said, I apologize that the truth is on Zeus Network, nigga. I apologize that you have to live with the truth being put out, nigga. And then Tesehki said, tears from hurt, not from no darn lie. And then she added her again, said, the truth can never be a diss, nigga. You wanted to play house in actual real life, nigga. In reality, you was teaching me how to eat your kitty. I was 7 years old. You wouldn't even let me speak because you knew what I was going to stand on what I said. That scene was very weird to me. It was just a whole lot of panting and pacing and huffing and puffing and anger, because I do feel like there were truths that some people did not want to be said. I think Tesehki did not want Chrisean to say what she wanted to say because Chrisean, I don't think, would lie for her on camera. And I think that's what frustrates the heck out of Tesehki is Chrisean will never come on camera and say, I lied. I lied. When Nicki Minaj said, I lied for keeping you away in my heart. Ooh, ooh. Okay? She will never go over there and say, I lied on camera. I'm just saying. Okay? Now, Summer talked a little bit more about her future of Baddies like it's college. Summer talks quit at Baddies like like she's dropping out of college. She making it a big to do. Like, girl, all the girls be quitting and come back. Like, girl, like, we'll be fine. They'll find the next crash out. There's about a pack of them, a pack of idiot bitches waiting at the door, Summer. So they gonna replace you with a bitch named Autumn. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I do feel like Summer is very valuable to the show. I think she brings chaos. I think she brings drama, and she's not scared to say what's on her mind, and she has no fear, period, point blank. But I do feel like she's starting to think that she's bigger than the program, which the program being Zeus, as if she cannot be replaced. It's no shade, but once again, there's so many crash outs out there. There's only another network that's competing now, that's TV, have crash outs on standby. The moment that they would give them a call, they would be running over there. No shade. Barefoot. You're me. I'm talking about Naj is like one eyelash away from being on Baddies. Kashmir, 2 steps from being on Baddies. Let me tell you what Let Me Pepper gonna do. If Summer leaves Baddies, I could really see him doing his research on who's like the newest not newest, but like a big crash out on the internet and replacing her with Cash. No shade. The girl got her ID now, so the bitch could travel. And I don't think the bounty hunter is out for her no more. This girl Cash I'm talking about, for y'all that don't watch that network, she's like a big crash out. She's literally the equivalent of Summer. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Her mouth is crazy and reckless, even a little bit more than Summer, in my opinion. She really don't care about Nathaniel. She rowdy as hell, but the only difference is she got a mean squabble. When I tell y'all a mean squabble, that I don't think some of the girls is ready for. So I feel like if she ends up leaving, for real, she's gonna get replaced by Kashmir.
Dope things that's walking.
All right, so this is what she had to say about her future at Baddies and her not coming back.
Summer, not other last season of Baddies. Maybe after 2 more seasons, I'll come back as a special guest or something. I'm not doing a reunion. I don't care how much money is on the floor.
We're gonna have to come up with a new name for Summer coming back, because it can't be a special guest. You know what I'm saying? It can chaotic crash out. I like that one. Chaotic crash out. They need to put that on there as a category now. I'm bringing in a chaotic crash out. Summer's back. Like, I just can't see it be her introducing her as a special guest. Like, girl, what have you done that's so special, Summer? It's no shade.
I'll pass, hard pass. Honestly, I don't think no fights going on at the reunion. If I show up, there will be a Royal Rumble. If I don't, the bitches are going to be praying with each other, hugging, laughing, and apologizing. I'm going to make a meal ticket on my own, okay? Respectfully. No. A million not going to move me. Nothing will move me when it comes to that show. I'm good. I told y'all I'd rather flip burgers.
Now, Summer, you know you a damn lie. A million would not move you? Girl, bye. If Lemmy Pepper ever offered you a million, you would be on the first thing smoking, Summer. I'm sorry. And I'm not talking about the powder donuts. I'm talking about an airplane. You be on the first thing smoking. Please. $1 million, please. I would even go in there for $1 million. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's life-changing money right there. So don't even say that.
Burgers at Burger King. It's just, and it's not even me copping out. It's just never that serious. And then we got girls on the show, sit pretty, don't lift a finger, say whatever they want to say, do whatever they want to say, and they're
Clock it. I agree with that. I do agree with that. Yes, I agree. I do feel like it's a few cast members on there that don't do much, and it's probably getting paid way more than the girls that's out here getting their heads, not left, right, and center. So I agree with that, and I do feel like security has a vendetta against Summer because of the things that she's done. So they allow her to get hurt. Hmm.
there's nobody telling them to shut up. There's nobody drawing blood, busting their head open, busting their mouth open. At this point, I told Lemmy that I was gonna bring my own security to reunion, but it's just, it ain't even about the money. It ain't even about even pleasing my fans at this, because my real fans don't want me to do this no more. I'm not going to the reunion. Respectfully. Summer, not other last season of Baddies.
Okay, what y'all think about Summer having her last season of Baddies? Will y'all miss this season? Okay, this chaotic season. We're gonna call her chaotic season. The chaotic season known as Summer. And she also has some stuff to say again about Lex and Dolly.
And we still believe Chrisean. Right, cousins? Right, chat? And I still believe Chrisean. I was willing to take that and go through anything that came with that, just like I did with Tommy's daughter. And that's why I had Tommy daughter back, because at the end of the day, I know how I feel for nobody to have your back. Now, don't get me wrong, I ain't out here trying to be Captain Save a hoe or nothing. But what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. Like, kids are off limits. That
Oh yeah, I thought Tommy daughter didn't get hit though. Oh okay. Hello. Now they really got to show it. It's not as Summer saying something. Okay. Hello. That's what she's referring to, guys, when she says this. Just to give you a heads up. She says having her back. She's not just talking about alive. It's because Lex socked her in her ish. Okay. This is the same night that she pummeled on Summer on that grass. That all happened the same night.
that's anyways. Like, what are we doing? And we still believe Krishan, right, cousins? Right?
Summer, we've always believed Krishan. Well, I have.
Y'all know they calling me Beyonce. I didn't say that. Them hoes did.
Oh,
And I showed
oh, and I, oh, and I,
Now I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this. That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because why you do that? Why I do what?
now Summer, I'm here for some of the stuff you be saying now, but like, where are you going with that? Because that is abysmal. It's a little bit blasphemous. I ain't gonna lie.
y'all the only powder I do. So about drug, crack addicts, dope fiends that's walking around with no wig
Ooh,
and a bonnet on, imitating Kaya with the knocking. Girl, that is played. Be yourself, find yourself.
ooh.
In the words of a real bitch song. Ooh, y'all know they call
Ooh, no shade. She got what? She got a point with that. Okay, she does have a point with that because Kaya did do that first, and Dolly did copy it. Okay, I get it. I get it. And the girls, I will say, Summer is the first girl that kind of thought to react to the show live on stream, which I'm thinking like, is Let Me Pepper even okay with that? Because like, if people are watching it on stream, like, doesn't it mean they don't even have to have the subscription? Like, what? I wonder if Lady Hooper is okay with that. Cause I would not be okay with that. Cause you have thousands of people tuning in. I don't want them waiting for y'all stream. So instead of watching it on the app, which you got to pay for it, even though there's free apps out there, but that's another video. All right. Summer leaving once again. I feel like it's going to be a big blow to the show because they won't have like a punching bag / crash out. But I do feel like she's easily replaceable by a few people. So I do see her coming back though. As much as she saying that she's over it, once the girlies are done with these shows and the limelight starts to dim, like Natalie said, it's all fun and games till nobody's saying your name. So nobody's talking about you. Okay, nobody's paying attention to you, and they're gonna come running back. Okay? I'm just saying. Now let's talk Camila. Mila from Long Beach. Now, Mila from Long Beach had a little bit of some dermatologist advice for Tinka, okay? Tinka U. Lewis, the dermatologist. Tinka U. Lewis, the clean and clear. Tinka U. Lewis, the survey. Let me stop. Tinka U. Lewis, Neutrogena. Let me stop. Okay. Let's stop. She put on Twitter, she said, word of advice for all the baddies with bad skin. Use to wash your face and drink water. Let your skin breathe for a month or two. Call a dermatologist to help with the flare up and stuff. I do not play by my face or skin. I know it's a struggle for some. Oh, and clean pillows. No shade. When I saw that tweet, I screamed in laughter. Okay. You cannot read that tweet and don't think that she's talking about Tinka in specifics. For y'all that's trying to, I posted this on my blog. And so I say, you're being messy. For her to say baddies, that is directly towards her cast. Come on now. It is great advice, don't get me wrong, but it's shade. Let's stop pussyfooting around stuff here. Y'all so sensitive. That's the problem. Damn. Okay. Now Tinka replied back and she said, Camilla, you was the one who had postpartum belly when you came back to the baddies. You was the same one who left your kids to be on TV after having a baby. You was the one. You was the same one who was scared to fight when I seen you and approach you. You know how it is to have a bag and shake back and still have to grind and be a mother. But now you want to clown me for postpartum acne? I don't I don't respect you. You couldn't even with me even on my worst day. Find yourself, okay? Camila, you lose. Okay? I don't know. When it comes to the beauty competition, I don't think Tinker you want to see Camila with that. No shade, Tinker, because you're trying to be her shade. I okay, Tinker, you are trying to be Camila's shade if we're going to be about. Just saying. All right, so Tesehki went live recently, you guys, and also I will say that in all seriousness, even though I joke about it, postpartum acne is serious though. A lot of people are clowning Tinka because she did go, on Baddies right after, the pregnancy. So she would have to know like the criticism that has to come with that, you know, show like coming so quickly after filming after having a baby so quickly and then hopping into filming a show like this where a lot of the girls are more beautiful than some and high fashions and the makeup and stuff and it's like you're just in the middle of postpartum squabbling kind of looking crazy, so it's like you're putting yourself susceptible to for criticism, so it's like you got to kind of take it with a grain of salt. I do think Camilla was trying to be shady though. It's no shade. If y'all know Mila from Long Beach, when she gets on that X, it's all nothing but shade. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like Camilla gonna throw some shots out there and it's gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna hit. All right. But postpartum acne is very much real. And postpartum depression is very much real, which is something that's not talked about enough. So hopefully Tinka is getting the mental help that she does need because it's probably not easy reading some of the comments and some of the stuff that people are saying about her, especially with her being a mother once again. Okay. Now, it looks as if Tesehki recently went live and she said that Dolly and Lex are smart. They're not scary. And I'm like, what do you mean by that?
Dolly is not scary. Lex and Dolly not stupid. Lex and Dolly are fucking smart. But no bitch making me crash out. Easy. But stay tuned. So stay tuned. Because you know me, I don't give a fuck if none of you bitches fight me. Guess who like children? Like man. Like mom, like dad. Lex and Dolly is not.
Okay. At first I thought she was trying to be shady, like, oh, they smart because they don't want to pay me. But then when she said the whole situation with not making them crash out, I was like, okay, I get it. Because I do. The thing is with the episode, right? Like going into watching it, I was like, okay, like maybe someone was right and they didn't have her back. They were standing far away. They didn't want to even be near her. But the fact that they were so close trying to protect her, fucking breaking her fall, doing all this extra stuff, and she still was doing the most. That's why I was like, okay, now, like, come on now. And not even that, she was talking out of turn a lot. That's what really got me. That's to me what really made me like, okay, I see where Lexa does. It's one thing to like put yourself in drama and stuff like that, but when you talking out of turn, like y'all gotta be careful with certain friends because certain friends will put you in some that end up with you getting unalive. Some of that type of friend, she's so reckless at the mouth, you can't take her nowhere. No shade. You gonna fuck around and start arguing with people that bang. Next thing you know is bullets. Okay, like I'm not gonna lie. That's the type of friend you gotta avoid. You gotta just chill with them at home, and that's it. Don't take them outside. And also, Tashiki's reacting to a lot of the fans kind of praising Summer because she got a couple hits in there, which I still got to give her a little bit of praise because I just thought Tasiki was tearing her. I know she was windmilling, y'all. Y'all don't got to tell me what I saw. I know, but guess what? Tasiki's so powerful. I didn't think Summer would have had the chance to windmill and get anything in. I thought she would have just turned her into a meal and eat her. For her to actually windmill, okay, and not turn into a meal, That's what shocked me.
Not move y'all. Like it should actually show you that it's a fucking fight. Just not gonna win. um, leave that girl alone. Something's wrong with her. She's mentally ill. Look who her friends are. I don't care, you guys. You know I don't.
Oh, that's a harsh accusation now. But I don't think someone mentally ill, y'all. A lot of y'all putting that rumor out there, and I don't like that because y'all diagnosing her like, I do think she's a little, she a little fragile. What Wendy Williams used to say, she's a little fragile. I do think she's a little fragile, but that going that far and diagnosing her with that, I don't know about that. Okay. Now, next I wanted to get into, y'all, is Fauna. Fauna did say that she didn't notice that Summer was getting tossed and Ross like that. And she apologized to Cold Killer. Cold Killer ho! When Cold Killer was squabbling with Tinka and Summer almost tried to push her in the pool. But I thought that's y'all good homegirl Summer. Ain't that y'all good homegirl?
Text Killer last night. I'm like, bitch, I'm so sorry. I did not see when Summer tried to push you in the pool. I seen the clip and Summer like trying to push Killer in the pool. And I text Killer last night. I'm like, bitch, I'm sorry. Because she's like, bitch, I didn't notice that neither. I'm like, oh yeah.
But that's your good homegirl. But you know what's so funny about y'all fans? Y'all not gonna hold Fauna accountable either. Y'all gonna be like, oh, she wasn't watching out for her friend. Y'all not gonna say that though. But Dolly and Lex can't even move a finger. Well, oh my God, they traitors. I saw a video of Boots. Hi, Boots. Online basically saying that she says it gobsmacks her. And she's shocked the fact that some of y'all are not remembering that Anna and Scotty and them used to jump. And that's when the big three started to jump because the OGs were jumping into stuff. So that's why they started jumping and stuff last season. And Lex didn't even jump into stuff. It was really Summer and Dolly jumping into each other's stuff. So I'm like, hello, thank you. Finally, somebody has a brain. Shout out to Boots, even though she don't like me. Hi, Boots.
But it's like when you're in the mix, you don't notice things. And then y'all as viewers, y'all notice everything. We don't be noticing everything when it be so much going on. Like it be a fight here, a fight there, a fight here, a fight there. Like it's weak.
I do think that's another thing too that made me not take someone's side, because like you doing too much. Like you really trying to push Cold Killer in a pool when she's squabbling a whole nother person that's not you. Like, come on now. Like, that's that stuff I be talking about. Anyways, Blueface woke up. I just had an epiphany. I just go to Tiffany. Finny's in my motherfucking dickeries. Okay. He had an epiphany about his baby moms when he woke up, y'all. He decided to realize that, they're mid.
Both my baby mamas is mid as fuck, gang. They at home. I need to get some bad bitches pregnant ASAP. Like, I gotta make up for that shit. I woke up today.
Girl, you gotta go see Jocelyn. I got bad bitches, bad bitch through the body. I got bad bitches. Okay. First of all, this is highly disrespectful to Jaden. Jaden has done nothing to you since you have gotten out. You should really be thanking her and praising the fact that you have a great baby's mother that made sure that your kids were not in harm's way when you're in the penitentiary. You crip bastard. Like, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Like, if either of them ever get back with Blueface, they're like the biggest idiots of them all. Okay? Like, literally. Now let's talk Natalie, because I'm gonna come back. Julie is very upset, y'all. Julie be on X like exposing Zeus left and right. She probably despises my channel. Hi, Julie, because I'm gonna come back. Guns blazing. Like, she's very upset, y'all, because y'all know in the recent episode, Natalie used the gun blazing line.
Come back, guns blazing.
I don't care nobody say. It's as funny as if you heard it the first time. She tweeted, fascinating how I can't stop laughing, y'all. I'm sorry. She said, fascinating how her voice is so different in these two clips. Are we certain this is the same alleged SEX trafficker you all know and love? Because I'm going to come back. Okay. Julie's vendetta against Zeus to me is a little weird. I get her because I always allege stuff on this channel and I cover the damn channel because I know things some of y'all still don't know to this day. But the way she goes about it to me is a little bit like, you ever seen like somebody waiting for somebody's business to fail or like somebody's fall to happen so they could glorify and dance on somebody's grave? And I feel like it's a lot contributed more towards Natalie than anything. Like she hates Natalie so bad that she wants the network to fail. And it's like, girl, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you hate her that bad. I don't know. I just find it a little like, damn, girl. Anyways, like a big hater. Now, Blueface recently has been talking, and he alleges that Carissa is the problem in his relationships and compares her to Chrisean. Now, I don't agree with this. I'm gonna tell you why. The women that you pick are the problems, Blueface. You literally are dealing with a girl that allegedly does brujaha. Okay, not brujeria, but just brouhaha. She doing brouhaha, and you know this willingly, and you're still dealing with her. So your mom's not the issue. Don't get me wrong, Carissa kind of oversteps her boundaries, but it's like the women that Blueface picks are very questionable, except for Jaden.
I heard you in here laughing too. How you shooting a love show and you got love here? You know, we had that last incident and I thought you thought probably it was something else, and then when it came out, you probably
see that's the brouhaha girl.
In here laughing too. How you shooting a love show and you got love here? You know, we had that last incident and I thought you thought probably it was something else, and then when it came out, you probably realized.
No, I didn't realize nothing other than you're a problem. You need to grow up.
I'm never gonna let nobody be on the back of me, baby. Whether it's even if it would have been my friend.
I didn't say Chrisean whoop your ass, man.
So what are you saying, Jonathan?
I'm saying I need you to be a mother, not a networker, not a baddie, not a squawker,
I'm not about to let nobody in no club jump on my back over no gate.
I'm about to show you the video.
I have no reason to lie. Don't call me no liar, Jonathan. Jonathan, let her talk because this will be my last time playing with you and your people. Because I don't like how me and her apologize.
I don't care. You're a liar.
You're a liar. All I want to know is
now this footage, you guys, could be found on Carissa's network, So Talks. Okay, So Talks, and this is where Carissa has her own Zeus network, y'all.
Before Jonathan got there, didn't me and you already kiki and give hugs and kisses? Calling me Chrisean. You a turn a bitch from a Crip to a Blood, have them barking at the door. Can you have them turn to Jesus Christ?
It's that simple. You're not my woman, Mom.
And I would never, ever use a motherfucking lie. Ain't now one of them niggas stepped up and said they hit this. Use a goddamn lie.
Wow. This is why I love Carissa. Okay, make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to Carissa Network, y'all, because it gets popping over there. I watched a couple of things over there, and it's actually pretty good content. I'm not gonna lie. I can't share it or react to it, y'all, because she will copyright, so no shade. Anyways, do I think Carissa's the issue in his relationships? No. I feel like Blueface kind of uses her as a scapegoat. Is she a problem? Don't get me yes, but not the main problem in the relationships that Blueface has had. It's the choice of women. Okay, they're all low lives. That's what he calls a lot of his friends and girls that he hangs with, y'all. He calls them low lives. Like that's like something they claim. That's not a good thing. A low life will do low life things. And then the low life. The low life. Okay, you ain't no better than The Weeknd when he had the motherfucking grass trees on his head before he chopped it off. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let me know what y'all think down below about this video, and we're out, babies.
Welcome to the house of entertainers.